Is it going to be difficult for Rangers to pick themselves up for Thursday night in Braga and get themselves tuned in to the Europa League quarter-finals, or does that all take care of itself because it is such a massive match?
Well, it's a massive match, and they need to. You know, if they want to progress to the semi-final, they're going to need to pick themselves up, because it'll be a really tough game against a high-level opponent. They have saved their best performances, no doubt, this half of the season in Europe, and they've put in some wonderful performances. So I would expect them again at these football clubs, Rangers and Celtic. You need to approach every game in the same way, and that's to go at it and win the game. And this is a big opportunity for Rangers to get through to a semi-final, and it's going to be a big few weeks for Rangers with these two Braga games coming up. Obviously the game against St Mirren at the weekend, and the semi-final following the second leg of the Braga game. It's a big 2 weeks which could signal the end pretty much of a season almost. If they were to lose in the Braga game over the two legs in the semi-final against Celtic, it would be a real disappointing 2.5 weeks for Rangers.
And of course there is another way to get to the Champions League next season. I mean, obviously we've been talking about it all season long, that the title of that big prize at the end of the rainbow, but Europa League winners get into the Champions League as well.
Yeah, well, that's even a bigger ask, I think, than turning over the 6 points. You know, with the teams that are in it, I know it's the last 8 now and it's a quarter final, but if you look at the teams that are in it, it would be an almighty ask for Rangers to go all the way and win it. But you need to be in it to win it, you know, and some of the performances have been great, particularly the Dortmund game, home and away. They were absolutely excellent. So I expect them to actually get through against Braga and then be and get into the semi-final. Again, it's such the level of teams that are in it make it such a big aspect. It's a brilliant journey to be on at the moment, and to still be in European football at this stage of the season is a huge achievement for the football club.
If your suspicion is right and the Europa League might be just a step too far actually winning it, were Rangers to win the Scottish Cup, how much compensation, how much consolation would that be for Rangers this season? They
have to win the Scottish Cup. It's as simple as that. With the 6 points in the league now, and like I've already said, it's probably going to be a big ask. Listen, it's not the hardest thing to do is to get over the line when you're winning a league, and you see all kinds of crazy results. Whether a team that are fighting for their life to stay in a league, they can produce some incredible results, and it's the same at the top. Like that pressure just continually mounts. So, like John says, until you're over that line, you will not be able to relax and accept that you've got that League One. So Rangers have just got to make sure they do their bit, that they don't slip up anymore, and they ask the questions of Celtic to keep putting that pressure on them. So, but for me, it is going to be a big ask. So the Scottish Cup's a must. If it's twofold. Scottish Cup's a must for success this season, but it also stops a treble.
Tell Alexa to launch Go Radio or listen on the Go Radio app.